Solana, MemeCoins, and of course, NFTs. Today, we're going to talk about a huge day in U.S. crypto regulation, maybe the biggest day ever. A number of executive orders were signed. CBDCs were banned. NFTs are now collectibles. All the good news coming out of the U.S. regulation front. We saw Ross Ulbricht release a video. We're also going to talk about that. We're going to talk a little bit about Blast, maybe a little airdrop action today. Easy, how you feeling today? How you feeling? Yesterday was a big day in the trenches, big day for regulation. What's up?
I'm good. Life's still moving. Time's still ticking. How are you, Raymond?
I'm feeling good. I'm actually feeling vindicated. My parenthood is no longer in question. I feel like I am the average parent.
Wait, what does that mean? That sounds dark.
Yeah.
Did you lose a kid?
Well, I lost 16 kids. I lost 16 kids. But 3/4 of people had their pizza pets killed as well. Looking over here at the Pizza Pets dashboard, I'm not the only one who kills their kids. 75% of all pizza pets have been killed. Only 14,522 remain. Absolutely crazy stuff. 887 immortals at this point. Lots of adults, lots of teenagers. Today's show is brought to you in partnership with Pizza Pets, one of our favorite collectibles. And if we want to do a little justice here with the jingle, Pizza Pets.
Pizza Pets, the #1 collectible in your pocket.
Pizza Pets. Ray murdered all of his pizza pets.
All right, that's not the song. That is not the song. It was just a little bit of cocaine mismanagement, a little bit of ketamine, LSD.
Pizza Pets. Ray gave drugs to his children.
Looking over at the Pizza Pets on Magic Eden, floor sitting at 0.00099, about $100 for a pizza pet right now. If you want to buy a baby, you can jump in at any time on this on-chain game. This game is a perpetual on-chain game on Bitcoin. Every action is an inscription. There's going to be a ton of game theory as this collection thins out. Many are calling it the Axie Infinity of Bitcoin. One of my favorite collections on Bitcoin, one of my favorite ecosystems. I had a ton of fun playing this with my pets. I need to buy some immortals still. We can view all of my dead pets here, all the gravestones on the Pizza Pets site. RIP, all of you. I still don't know how I managed to do this, but I did. Just F's in the chat for these guys.
Rip. Raymond, do you mind letting me up on stage on Twitter Spaces, please?
Do we let him up or no?
You should want to
let him up. Do we let him up or no?
I'm excited. Dude, there's a lot of stuff to talk about today. I mean, yesterday was crazy.
What would you like to talk about? Oh man, I have an echo.
Sorry guys, that was easy. It's Bodega there, showing a lot of unprofessionalism. So the big things I'm thinking about. One, I want to talk about briefly the Azuki price action, and how that affected NFTs. Number two, I want to do one very quick blast, little shindig, and then the crypto stockpile, because I think there's a lot to dive into there for the long term, and kind of break that down a little bit. Those are the big three things for me. And lastly, I do want to talk a little bit about just the overall state of the trenches. And I found a cool little BullX feature that not even Easy Eats Bodega knew about. So
no, I thought you were using Bloom. I was like, is this guy using Bloom? Is he using Nova? Turns out he wasn't.
Using that BullX, baby. So yeah, Ray, those are the things from my end.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got a lot of those covered. I mean, I got a lot of info on a lot of those topics, so I'm pretty ready to rock with that stuff. Maybe before we dive into it, Clemente, if you want to hit a little weather report action, hit that up, and then we'll dive deeper in these topics. I know we're gonna have a huge jam-packed show today. So much coming in the regulation front.
Fantastic. Oh, and by the way, the Ledger CEO did get kidnapped.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was right.
It
was just early. Wrong guy, right topic. Like it happens. Like maybe it wasn't this guy that got kidnapped, but the Ledger CEO certainly did. And I may or may not have hit like a 900% gain on the other guy who wasn't actually kidnapped. I wish I saw this real guy got kidnapped. I don't know. He lost a finger.
Okay. Yeah.
He lost a finger.
Insane.
That's terrifying, dude. What finger do you think it was? If it was the thumb, he's fucked.
I think
if it was like, oh, that's not that bad. Like you can like,
yeah. I mean, in all seriousness, that is rough. Like,
yeah, no shit. You got fucking kidnapped.
Insane. I mean, those Frenchies don't play around. Glad to hear he's okay. But anyways, let's get into it. Today is, oh, we're so back. Today's Friday, January 24th. The majors rallied on the day with Bitcoin up to $105,000. We got Ethereum at 3,400 and Solana at 266. A little rebound here with Bob Laukis, actually, TA extraordinaire, calling for $600 Solana. But over the past 24 hours, it was a huge day in U.S. crypto regulation. President Trump established the President's Working Group on Digital Asset Markets. These guys are tasked to propose a regulatory framework for digital assets and evaluate the potential creation of a national digital asset stockpile. Also, the creation of CBDCs was banned, and SAB 121 was repealed. See you later, Operation Choke Point 2.0, and this allows banks to custody crypto assets. And finally, topping it off, Crypto Czar David Sachs classified MemeCoins and NFTs as digital collectibles. That was a nice little clip. Maybe we can listen to that later. Next up, Ross Ulbricht, newly freed Ross Boy, released a video thanking Donald Trump for his pardon. He also announced that he will have much to talk about in the future once he has time to reunite with his family. I can't wait for the Joe Rogan podcast with him. Finally, Blast revealed their mobile app. It was released, which offers 50% APY on USD. This yield comes from a combination of native USD yield and Blast token incentives, 50%. We all know how that ends. As part of the announcement, they opened the claim for the next round of Blast token airdrop. Blast is down 8% on the day to $164 million market cap. Yike-a-roni. Back to you in the studio.
Excellent weather report as always, Clemente. Yeah, Blast pretty down only.
How much Blast did you guys get?
I got about an ETH worth of Blast. 420.
What the fuck?
I got half an ETH.
Dude, I got like $800.
Not bad at all. Like I'm like,
yeah, I'm not claiming it, dude. Fuck that. It's 7 wallets. And I don't even know what wallets it is.
Did you sell? So on Blast,
there's a Blast had
their second airdrop, which was a surprise. It was supposed to be later on in the summer. On top of that, they shared their mobile app. Did you guys sell your Blast? Ray, did you sell your Blast right away?
Nuked it.
No.
I sold mine.
I'm just holding it.
So I don't
like a user. I actually sent USDB to the app to use it, and I sent it to the wrong address. I sent it to the USDC address. So like I have to I'm like in talks to like Pac-Man to like recover some of it. But like luckily I just did like a test transaction first, but had an issue there, but they're working with it to get it back, which is nice.
So I went on the app. I had spoken to Pac-Man about this app literally like 7 months ago. So I was really freaking excited for it.
So you're an insider. Okay, continue.
It was really I was really disappointed by it. I'm not gonna lie. I see the vision. I was really excited when he first talked to me about it, but like it's a clunky ass app. Like it's not user friendly. It looks like, dude. I mean, it looks like something. It took them a year to build this, and I'm like, what? Unlock your account. The thing that's cool is it uses Face ID to create your wallet, right? Like it uses passkey and stuff. I thought like, boom, use your Face ID. This is cool. I'm signing in. I tried to sign in for the first time. It didn't work. And like, dude, this just doesn't look good. Like what? And for people listening on Twitter or on the podcast, I'm sharing kind of what the UI looks like. And it's 4 buttons. And it's deposit, earn, feedback, and send. And I'm like, dude, what? So that's just not, I don't know. But I don't want to talk about it too much. And also zero prep or excitement build up for from Pac-Man. Well, I'm like, dude, you have to get people excited about it. So not only was I disappointed in the mobile app, I was disappointed in the zero marketing for leading up to this rollout.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people are disappointed. I think they're going to be rolling out things over time. It's just like the cadence of that's going to be interesting. So like this is basically going to have like all the apps on it. I think that as an entry point, if you can say to like a normie, hey, like you want to get into crypto and you just want to deposit USD and earn 50% yield on it, like for just sitting in an account, like why not try this? Like it's just like an alternative to like other vehicles to earn yield over time. And it's like that entry point. And I think they build on it from here. So, I mean, I'm interested to like just throw my cash in here. I was holding spare cash that was basically like earmarked to not stay in crypto on Blast anyway, because I was earning yield on the Ethereum. I was earning points towards the airdrop. So like that was like the thought process there. So like I don't mind throwing it in here and just earning X amount. I mean, if it's 50% yield, I mean, I think if you look at the app, it even goes like crazy numbers, like 176% like supercharged yield, depending on how much like blast you have. So I think it's interesting as like a mechanic to like potentially onboard people. I could see this being something that like people like share as like a crypto hack on like TikTok or something like that. Like, here's how you earn 50% on X. But yeah, I mean, I definitely expected more than just a savings app essentially, but which is what it is right now. But I think, I mean, if it does what it says it's doing, like you can earn, $100 a day on 50K essentially.
Yeah. You actually should. And like, if you have USDB, send it over there. I actually will do that, Ray. But yeah, I mean, just seeing how much Pio a year and a half ago was calling him the Mark Zuckerberg of crypto. He went from overtaking OpenSea as the #1 NFT marketplace in like 6 months, which was insane. He basically started this points farming meta, which everyone uses now. And like, I don't know. I think the pivot to Blast was not ideal. But anyways, I mean, that's all hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, they had such a good product in Blast and captured the NFT market at the right time. So like a lot of credit for that. It's just very hard to like catch lightning in a bottle multiple times. I think that's like something like that wasn't like covered enough. It was like, okay, well, anything he touches is going to be gold. But yeah, I think that's enough Blast. I think we got the majority of that over. Make sure if you did farm Blast for season 2, you check the airdrop on desktop. You get your airdrop there, pick up your Blast, etc. I want to talk about this huge day in U.S. crypto history. Is this the biggest day we've ever seen in terms of like crypto regulation? Like, has there been a better day in the history of crypto? So like we had the working group that's going to like talk about regulation, set that up. It's going to establish a national digital asset stockpile. SAB 121 was repealed. That was the SEC like notice that essentially didn't allow banks to hold cryptocurrency and custody it for their customers. So that's going to be a big unlock there for banks. We saw NFTs and meme coins being listed as collectibles. Cynthia Lummis, somebody who's been very friendly to crypto, who has proposed the crypto stockpile, the Bitcoin buying program. She was named chair of the Senate Banking Subcommittee of Digital Assets. And then Trump, to cap it all off, was talking to the World Economic Forum at Davos, saying the United States will be the world capital of AI and crypto. So like a ton to unpack there. Maybe we start off with this like this collectibles video, short clip here talking about this is David Sachs, who is Trump's quote unquote crypto czar. He's talking about digital collectibles and meme coins being classified did NFTs and meme coins being classified as digital collectibles. So we're gonna listen to that here.
Is crypto an asset or a currency then?
Well, when you're talking about digital assets, it can be multiple things. I mean, you've got digital assets that are securities. You've got digital assets that are commodities. You've got digital assets that are collectibles, like NFTs or meme coins.
Yeah. So there he essentially like classifies them as collectibles, which is very interesting because I know like we've been essentially saying that NFTs are collectibles, not securities, but meme coins entering this sphere is super interesting to me as well. And I wonder if this is going to like maybe even like supercharge the onboarding into meme coins, that people aren't so worried that they're going to be classified as securities. Big day. I want to know, Easy, like how you unpacked everything that was said yesterday and like what you think like market implications are like short and long term for this.
Good question. Tough question. I think the big thing here, no CBDC, is like the most interesting to me, because that means like we're not going to have to run back what they've done with cash on chain. Seems we're actually going to have like Circle, Tether, some other things actually be viable resources now. I think that's probably the biggest thing for me. I think the executive order for the stockpile of cryptocurrency assets was interesting, because if you read the documentation, nothing in there explicitly says that they're going to be buying tokens.
Yeah, I think there's speculation that it's going to be just like maybe it initially starts with like assets they've seized going to the stockpile. So they're basically like having like a no cost basis stockpile, and then maybe it goes from there. That's interesting for sure. Clemente, what are your thoughts?
I I mean, this is Ray. You asked if it was the most bullish day or the most eventful day we've had in crypto. You can't like. I don't know how people would be bummed out about or what expectations were. I guess the U.S. Bitcoin Strategic Reserve would be like the other thing that would have topped this off. And I guess with the stockpile, it says that they're not really buying yet, right? Don't they have 180 days to decide whether or not they're going to buy? They're just not going to sell the existing stuff that they have, which is good. But as far as everything else that was said and hearing like David Sachs talk on TV about meme coins and NFTs, like it just feels freaking awesome to have people in charge that like actually seem like they get it. So overall, like I'm sitting here and I'm like, dude, this feels really, really nice. I feel like we're in a great spot. Like I don't really see anything that happened yesterday that would make me feel bearish kind of in the short term here. So yeah.
The fact that this fell off was surprising to me.
This
But
is
I
the
guess
first
because
100
like
days.
still that puts us through January, February, March, April, like
For
a little
people-
into May.
For people listening, we're looking at the poly market. Will Trump create a strategic Bitcoin reserve in the first 100 days? Bet on poly market.
Yeah, it spiked to 80% yesterday, and from a previous like range of 30 to 40, and now it's dipped all the way back down to 20% after the announcement. I think people are speculating that like it's going to take them 180 days to like figure out what to do with it, and then they're going to do it. I think that's like the speculation. If you want to speculate that, hey, like maybe they figure it out earlier. Like this is an interesting 5x. If you wanted to take it, like, would you be interested in taking this this market? Easy.
See, that's the tough part. I don't know because now the argument's like, do they even announce a strategic Bitcoin reserve, or is this stockpile the alternative? Because it's not just a Bitcoin reserve. You know what I mean? Like, rather, this is an opportunity where they're just gonna potentially continue to add other assets. Like, I guess
So
it's
this-
technically what it says: if the government holds any amount of Bitcoin in its reserves at any point. But don't they already hold this?
So
Like
it's
through the
not
Silk Road?
it's not technically like in their reserves, I imagine. I think this is just like, yeah, it's like seized asset funds, whatever that's classified as.
That's so dumb.
So if like they create a reserve and that Bitcoin goes into it in the next 100 days, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that might be like
The U.S. government's stupid. All right,
for all you can
defund, drain the swamp.
that could be the slam dunk. I mean, the bull case is like, hey, like them saying, okay, our base case is like we're establishing this and we're establishing it with what we have, and then we're going to spend the next 180 days to figure out if we want to add more to it. Like that could easily be something that I see happening too. So like this is really interesting to me. Buying the fear here. It would have been really nice to get it down here at like 15%. Still 22. This might be a little poly market play that we haven't had since this summer. That kind of jogs my mind. Like, remember this summer, like how little was going on?
Oh my
If
god!
any of these single news items from just the U.S. regulation standpoint happened over the summer, that would have been the entire talking point for the day. So, like, just the fact that we have so much bullish news coming right now, and people are bearish on the timeline, just astounds me.
It's wild, Ray. I 100% agree. So I was yesterday when I was in the shower, I was like thinking about, for some reason was like, dude, imagine literally a year ago today, the only thing I was talking about, the only thing there was to talk about was this blast airdrop farming, like, or a little bit, it was like 11 months ago, where it was, and people were like, people were so curious about me earning 500 blast gold. And it was this imaginary thing because there was nothing else going on. We would sit here on the show and we're like just twiddling our thumbs because we had nothing to talk about. And I just had this like fear in my stomach. I was like, dude, please don't let us go back there. I don't want to go back. It was so gnarly.
Clemente has blast PTSD right now. You can just like feel it coming out.
I can like hear the sweat in his voice, the like nervousness. He's like, please don't make me go back to that life. Like that life was not me. I don't know who that was. I beg you. Like those are darker days. I'm 416 days clean of blast. Please, like I can't relapse. Please, like you're going through it,
dude. There was nothing. It was wild, and the commenters like, you guys spent a lot of time talking on this about blast and fantasy talk. Yes, we did, but we didn't really have a lot of choices. Like, it's not like we were spewing, overflowing with like new narratives. So
the new narrative today, though, is the influencer meta. Everyone's gonna have their coin per Allen.
Yeah. So
Well, we've been seeing that since Trump. Like we've been calling for it. Everyone's going to have their coin. We're going to see a ton of celebrity airdrops in the next.
Well, there's a new. Did you see this new app that dropped today? CloutDotMe or something.
Yesterday.
Clout.
I refuse.
No, it dropped today. Went live today.
iOS only.
I literally downloaded it last night.
Kix called me a pork because I don't have Apple.
Went live today. 10:49 p.m. technically. Yeah, it was the first coin that went live. But they're saying they can't be US based because they said it hit 50 in the App Store within 12 hours of launch. So okay, late last night.
So Easy's talking about this app called CloutDotMe. For a little bit of context, the reason why this is getting traction is because there was a token that launched from CloutDotMe called do you remember the name?
Pasternak. Pasternak, the developer of CloutDotMe, the first coin on there, ran up to $80 million after launching at around 15 M's.
Yeah, so this went on a massive run, and
you can see my buy and sell there. A nice purchase, nice exit.
So this caused an inflow into this app. I have it pulled up right now, and basically what you can do is you create an app, and if you verify, you sign up with your Twitter. I did not. It creates a token for you, and then people can basically buy it like it's Pump Fun.
So if you connect your Twitter, it automatically launches a token.
I'm pretty sure. Well, don't quote me.
I don't think so. Yeah, because I connected my Twitter and it did not launch a token for me.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna remake an account then. But the app is literally completely unusable.
Yep.
I sent money to it. I sent 2 SOL to this an hour and a half ago. And it's still
I haven't sent any money.
Mr. Yellow asked what chain it's on. It's on Solana. Yeah. So basically the idea is people launch their personal tokens on this app, and you buy it on this app. And once it reaches 100% or it bonds or whatever, it then launches as a regular token. So pretty interesting. Like, I don't know. There's nothing necessarily new about it other than, like, I guess launching on this app would make it so it's less bottable, right? Like you don't get sniped. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see.
I'm interested to see like what it looks like. Like, I mean, it's just another launch pad. I guess it's just like launch pad for individual people. Like what kind of permissions are, how safe it is, audited, etc. If you launch a meme coin on here and they go underwater, like, are you basically porting that and CTOing it yourself outside of the platform, and how that all works is interesting too. But I think it's so personal. It's like any social fi thing though. Like, okay, you have your meme coin on Clout, you have your Friend Tech, you have your Stars Arena, you have your Aura. Like, I feel like it's not only like everyone's trying to say like there's gonna be one meme coin per person, but I think everyone's just gonna have like their own influence on each platform that gets released. But
Solana is the biggest one. Like, Solana is the big one. If you have it on a niche ass crypto app, that's different, and it's like not widely tradable. You have to trade it on that app and all this stuff. Like, that's different than literally having your own personal meme coin. Committing that is to that is a big thing now. I think eventually it's not going to become as big. But for additional context, this came off of the back end of yesterday. Alan, who is the founder of Pump.Fun. I'm going to remove these little tracked wallets and everything so you can clearly see it. He CTO'd this meme coin, his own meme coin a while back. I think it was months ago, but like people finally like asked him about it, and he quote tweeted it saying he did do it. This caused the token to run from sub $1 million to an all-time high of 220 million. If not a little bit higher, maybe 250, which is absolutely bonkers. And this kicked off kind of a personal and influencer meta. You saw tokens like Mitch, I Draw Line running to like multi-millions. I actually made a few SOL on, I bought Frank D Gods at 9K back in the day. This one was launched back in the day. And that one pumped pretty hard. It got up to like 250K. But overall, like, I think this was the hottest the trenches have been in a while. Like, it really felt like yesterday. And then we had this like Safe Moon meme coin launch where it was someone created a Safe Moon meme coin and they sent half of the supply or 10% of the supply to the last Safe Moon guy, who's
the only non-imprisoned Safe Moon dev. This guy Hank, and he goes, "I'm not selling it. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to just LP it and give all the fees back to people who lost money on Safe Moon." So they did.
That's kind of fun.
So they did.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
had a
ran.
hot day in the trenches yesterday, and I didn't trade any of the things you've been talking about today. Like, I didn't trade any of these tokens.
Yeah, so I mean, dude, yesterday, just for context, yesterday too, like you had there's some actually heinous stuff I probably shouldn't say aloud. Like Dave Portnoy's adult film ran to 700K. I traded that. Obviously, you have to. Slice, which was the Dave Portnoy speculation that it was him because a fan account liked the tweet. I traded Silk Road where they sent 55% to Ross's wallet. Yod, which was an AI agent Twitter launcher. Oil, I paper handed and lost money on before it ran. Digital Gold was like the deriv for it. We bought Loomis wicked early on the show, and that ran all the way up to 7 mil, which is nuts. Like yesterday, it was aggressive. NASA's Twitter had the same hack that NASDAQ had, and they launched the Moon token.
Michael Jordan. There was a fake Michael Jordan token.
Did you see it? So the funniest thing ever was that Twitter account was called like Michael Jordan Official, and the guy just paid the $2,000 for the badge.
Yeah.
And they did like previous accounts for it, and it was just the guy's name. It was just like the guy's name, and they like posted his picture like, this is not Michael Jordan. It was so funny. I made money on the Michael Jordan coin. I made like 15 SOL.
So for people like if you want to know how crazy this market is right now, a fake Michael Jordan coin ran to 18 million last night.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. I saw it multiple times at like 3 to 4, didn't buy, bought it at 12 mil market cap and sold it around 16. Like the dumbest market right now. The absolute most absurd market.
Pio comes on and just starts roasting Cashmere in the comments.
Some cash bitch.
Roasting Cashmere in the comments. Yeah, yesterday was so hot. I got a new hack. I have a new BullX hack, and I tweeted about this, but it's my new filter set where there's just like nothing on my BullX essentially. And then anything time.
I thought you said you got a new hat. I was like really excited about it.
No, I got a new haircut, but you can't tell because I'm wearing a hat. But essentially, it's a new BullX like filter setup where I basically just see nothing. And if something pops up, then it's interesting to me and I can look into it. So like essentially just barely looking at like any tokens, only looking at tokens with high volume in the last 5 minutes or tokens that are like about to graduate or graduating. So like not seeing all the junk, all the trash on the screen makes it a lot easier to like only focus on like good coins or coins that are running. And the strategy that has worked out in this meta has kind of been like top blasting into volume on like new coins. So something gets released, it gets a ton of volume. We had a lot of examples of this yesterday. Easy mentioned oil. That was a big one. NDAS, the National Digital Asset Stockpile, when that was announced, we saw a ton of things graduating. You can just look at BullX's easy interface to see like, okay, which one has the best like dev supply, the least amount of insiders. And you can just kind of make a bet on that post migration, and like having a really pared down screen here with very heavy filters lets you kind of see what's mattering and not getting like bogged down in all the noise, which I like. Ellie's asking for the filter. Check my Twitter. I'll pin it. I basically posted a breakdown on exactly what I use here. But I've had a lot of success. And if you don't have BullX Neo, you're going to need that for this filter. You can go to bodogos.com/BullX. That'll get you hooked up in the Neo. You'll skip the wait line for that. And
Ray, put Nick on stage. Thanks.
I requested too.
Okay.
Clemente, what made you buy the coin you bought that I saw with my BullX Neo notifications, just like 10 minutes ago?
Well, it was the same. It was, remember that Andrew Sorkin account or the Sorkin coin yesterday?
Yeah.
So
that meta.
Yeah, there was that meta where basically Larry Fink was like, "Yo, why? Like, there could be a Sorkin coin." Basically, someone pulled. I bought this thing. I mean, I don't want to shill, but it was.
Don't even say the name.
I'm in.
It was the guy saying that his name coin. He said it in a YouTube video 5 years ago. So they made a meme coin out of it. So I bought it.
Got it. Well, yeah.
You got a great entry. You're up like 5x.
Good one.
Clemente's up 5x on a coin. It hasn't graduated yet, right?
No.
So we're not going to say it because then it would just send. Because that's how hard
I have so much motion that me naming the coin would just launch it, dog. It was my first day in the trenches yesterday, guys. No big deal. I made 300K. Bought Vine. I bought whatever. Yo, shout out. Yo, we're the best in the world. We're the best in the world. I'm the greatest to do it.
Okay. Pio, Nick, welcome. Pio, I wanted your take on what happened yesterday. You're very plugged into the macro and the regulation side. I really want to know what your feelings were yesterday as you saw these. I think you guys were all together. Like
He
filming
was
something
sitting
as
at
these
his
were rolling out.
Bloomberg terminal yesterday. Actually, I don't know if you
9
noticed this. He was telling us to stay away.
Oh,
I gotta stay plugged in.
I was talking to several, Goldman VPs. I just had a headset on, and I'm just talking to nothing but like people from Morgan Stanley and other financial institutions. No, look, the big thing is there's a couple things. So I tweeted this out real quick. Everyone was disappointed yesterday when essentially the executive order for the strategic Bitcoin reserve was passed, right? It's not like overnight, all of a sudden they're going to just be MicroStrategying the United States government like treasury into Bitcoin, right? So that's not how it's going to work. It works the way that it did. Just like when the ETF got approved, it was priced in weeks before. So if you look at the Bitcoin chart over the past month, basically, because keep in mind, Trump got inaugurated on Monday, right? So it feels like he's been in forever, but he's been in for less than 1 calendar week. So the executive order news, including Ross, got priced in between January 10th and January 19th. And also keep in mind, guys, that you can always look at the prediction market platforms like Polymarket and Kalshi that essentially break the news ahead of the news actually breaking. We saw this with the election very accurately. And they broke this news even sooner. The Ross news was broken, I think, 2-3 days before the pardon actually came in. And so the markets are efficient. They price this stuff in. That's just how it works. And so they priced this in from the 10th to the 19th. The biggest thing that happened is repealing, what's it called? SAB what? Like SAB 121 or some shit? Is that
123?
No,
SAB
123.
123.
Oh, was it? I thought it was 123.
121.
SAB 121.
Whatever.
Which essentially is going to, that was something that I think it was Gary Gensler's SEC that, got it across the line, and now it's repealed in this new era of the SEC. And that was something that didn't allow banks to hold any crypto on their balance sheets. And so that's a huge thing, because a lot of people think banks don't like crypto and Bitcoin, but that's not true. They just weren't really able to do anything above board with it for a long time. Even after, the approval of the ETF, a lot of banks weren't able to buy the ETF or to hold the ETF, right? So there's a lot going on with all this stuff. The traditional financial world takes a really long time to have this stuff get across the line. So you're just seeing it kind of slowly, drip out and trickle out. I'd say a really big, there's a few really big things coming up still. So yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be a good first quarter. It's going to be very interesting. Yep.
Hey, Ray, thanks for throwing to me. So
I was literally throwing you, but you talked over me. I said, Nick, do you have anything to add to this?
Yeah, I've been deep in the macroeconomics analysis and trying to figure out what to do here. One thing that I have noticed, generally speaking, if you're trading any of these alternative coins associated with temporary memes, you're basically an idiot. Like I just want to shout out everyone who's like participating in those. I mean, it's love only, but it's love for my idiots, because you guys are buying these tokens that pump for all of what, like 2 hours, 1 hour,
or like 8 minutes.
Yeah. So like, well, then there was last night, there was the Dave Portnoy rumored token, of which the description was like, because I'm Dave fucking Portnoy in the description, which was just a dead giveaway that it wasn't his. But like,
this is the slice token, Nick?
Yeah, the slice token, yeah. But then there was the whole influencer meta. Did you exit Clemente on that Frank token?
I did. It was
because you guys were sitting there in front of the computer watching it. By the time that I got to it, I think I may have lost $50. So like,
that was quite accurate.
I told you to stay, Nick. With these things, you literally have to you have to sell as soon as you possibly can when it pumps.
This is the Frankie gods.
I should have pulled over. I got the text message. I felt my phone vibrating, but it didn't click with me. Oh, pull over and see what it is, because then I could have exited this token. I mean, there were just so many situations. Dude, the amount of comments about me is out of control. Dude, people talking about my hair, which is phenomenal. What's wrong with my hair? People talking about the windows saying to clean it. Bro, that's water. That's water on the windows. That's not dirt.
But it's like a dirty water, no? Dirty?
No, not at all.
Squeaky clean. Nick's got water on his windows, ladies and gentlemen. So look, I love how it does seem like sentiment is quote down bad in general. And Bitcoin's at like 104K. So as soon as the price starts going up again, everyone's just going to be like euphoric again, almost immediately.
I read a tweet from a guy that was like, "It's time to acknowledge the fact that we got rugged
by Donald Trump."
No, by who's the crypto czar?
Oh,
David Sachs. And I'm like, no, actually, what you got was a proper procedural government process to actually try and sustainably develop a crypto framework inside of the U.S. period. And the idea, the problem with executive orders is they're all rescinded within each administration. There's no permanence to it. However, if the organizations like the SEC and the CFTC, which are now in coordination with one another, set up frameworks that make it possible for people to properly operate within the U.S. as a crypto organization, then you've actually got the win. And if you enable banks like that, I think Pio's right about this SAB 121 being rescinded being one of the big things. There was also something about stable coins and not issuing a what is it called? The government-backed stable
CBDC.
CBDC.
That's more not really on the, well, yeah, it's still bullish for crypto. It's definitely bullish on the privacy, like, just being a U.S.
I think that's like one of the most bullish things for crypto. I think that's more bullish than the strategic stockpile.
Yeah, it's definitely bullish for crypto too, because it's just removing government control, like government kind of.
You can't run back the U.S. dollar debacle. Like, that's a big thing.
Well, what do you mean by that?
They have complete control and access over the monetary system. When they can't have a central bank digital currency, it opens up the ability for third parties to have to be accepted. USDC, USDT, other assets, Bitcoin can be used as collateral versus them completely centralizing and controlling it.
They can still print US dollars though. And
yeah, but what that does is inflate other things. Like USDC, when the Fed prints, it's not hyper public to the general consumer. When the Fed prints dollars, USDC gets printed and you can see it on chain. You have a complete transparent record of what's actually happening with the U.S. monetary system. If it's a centralized bank digital currency, they can censor it, they can hide it, they can freeze assets, they can control what you do. The bigger thing without that is now something like a Bitcoin can actually be used as collateral and accepted as a monetary system. So like it opens up the free kind of reign around that and the acceptance from a government level to have to acknowledge it, at least in some capacity.
Yeah, I mean, so my thing with it is I think that I mean, look, the Bitcoin stuff that you're talking about was going to happen either way. The CBDC thing is about not allowing the government to be able to essentially shut off your spending because you have a fully digitized, government-controlled China style setup where they see everybody's bank account and they can press a button so that you can't spend money anymore because they decided that you could, and it's Big Brother 1984 territory. The reason that I think it's bullish for crypto is just because the U.S. government won't have a their own issued crypto system. And as a result, all crypto systems exist outside the government, and that's just better for it. I think someone else would have a Bitcoiner would probably have a more sophisticated take, like a Bitcoin maxi type, like Robert Breedlove type person would probably have a more sophisticated take than that.
We got rugged.
I think the people who are like complaining and thinking we got rugged are like, what do they expect? Like, hey, no taxes on crypto, no regulations on crypto, throw it all out the window, do whatever, scam everybody. Like what do they expect?
Crime is now legal.
I'm just going to say, Like they're actually special needs, and like the special needs stuff goes like it goes outside of the degen crypto side. I told you in my MicroStrategy groups, people literally just write like, why didn't the price go up today? It's insane. And I'm like, you guys are absolutely hilarious.
Are these like MicroStrategy self-help groups?
They're just the same groups that you have, only they're all about MicroStrategy instead of MemeCoins.
And Pio generally loves them. I would say he's 90% in support of those groups. But there's 10%, just 10% that are, not wild MicroStrategy.
like is that Nick? Is that not an NFT person right there to you? Is that not an NFT? Why is it down today?
Well, you've been onboarding
down today.
Yeah, you've been onboarding them. It's your fault. You come on this NFT and MemeCoin show talking about MicroStrategy, and you're bringing them all in. You're doing God's work for MicroStrategies.
People came in after the run to 540. Ray, you bought at 500. You said so. It's
I bought at 500. I top bought. I'm part of that irresponsibly long MicroStrategies group.
I saw I mean, look, there's people are using that stock in pretty involved ways. It's pretty fascinating to see. That bad boy is going to be talked about for like a decade. Nick, go ahead.
I got a DM this morning, really important one, from a guy who said, Nick, I have $5,000. I have a $5,000 student loan. Would Solana be the best thing for me to purchase right now? And my answer, is what the hell is going on? What are you talking about? So you're taking a student loan? Are you rolling? Does that guy mean that his student loan is now in cash instead? He's not getting the education that he borrowed the money for?
When you take out a student loan, you get a refund if it's more than the cost of tuition. The intent for it to be used for books, food, general expenses while living on campus.
Interesting. I wasn't poor ever, so I don't know what that's like.
That's fine. That's fine. I understand. Absolutely.
I actually did. My mom forced me to get a student loan at some point because she thought it would teach me good finance.
As opposed to just getting some credit cards and doing that.
You're leaving out some details here.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna put yo business out in public, dude. That's not how I get down. Like I didn't put Clemente's business about why he had to go to the hospital a few nights ago.
What?
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Why were you in the hospital, dude? What happened? Are you good?
Literally just
He had a
didn't happen.
gerbil in his ass.
You had a gerbil in your what?
Is this what happened? Is it an injury from filming that video?
He
saw you
walks
having to pull something out of there.
He walks in there like, again.
What's up there this time?
Sorry, I'd like to know what information was missing from the fact that my mom forced me to get a student loan. Just put it out there. I don't care. Put it out there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, put it out there.
Didn't your uncle give you an assload of money?
Yeah, but that doesn't change the thing about my mom.
Didn't your uncle just
and
spoon feed you fucking cash?
He didn't give me money. He paid the bill on college. But
pretty nice little benefit there. And you went to a top.
It's not a bad check to get.
It was a top 50 United States university.
Yeah, but
arguably the best university ever.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, how does that impact the fact that my mom made me take out a loan for no reason when he could have paid the whole thing? Like, what did I learn from that process? What did I learn from being forced to take a loan?
What'd you do with the money? like the loan, if they pay for the college, like where did the money go for the loan? It just like, she's like, yeah, you take out a loan, I'll keep it, you pay it off. Like, how's that work?
Yeah, the uncle ticker's running.
I don't understand. What do you mean? What did I do with the money? The money immediately went to a loan from the school to pay for the tuition.
You learned that all money isn't free, Nick, as Mirza pointed out.
Okay. Thanks for that. Someone said he started all Facebook with it. No, that was another set of cash from my uncle.
She got the Donald Trump of crypto over here.
Just
all right. Let's move on a bit from Nick's personal history. There's a lot that we can talk about. We already talked about all the orders. We saw some drama in the ape world. We also saw We talked a little bit about Portnoy launching a meme coin. I'm curious if anyone has like a playbook that he could follow if he really wanted to like be serious about getting into crypto. Because I kind of
I'm about to be publishing it today.
Love that.
So don't
Love that.
spoil
Is there
it.
any insight, any bullet points? Or are you spoiling it by talking
No,
about
that's
now?
not part of the show. Let's move on to the next subject, dude. I don't want to reveal it.
All right. We saw Binance list Vine and Pippin for
He should break the law, though, Ray. That's step one, dude. Like, don't care about the law. We saw, what's her name? Hawk Tua cared about the law.
She abandoned her career.
She literally she got canceled by herself. She self-canceled herself.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, is she just like done at this point? I mean, we've talked about this before, but like she still hasn't done anything, right? Clemente, I know you stay on top of this.
Yeah, I have not. No Talk to a podcast. I've been very closely watching for that one. No new posts on Instagram. She did do a co-post with her partner in arms, basically. I believe her name is Chelsea. They went on vacation to Aruba about 4 weeks ago, and that was posted, and that didn't get very positive reactions. But no new original Haktua posts.
When she posted that, did people say like, "What happened to the coin"?
Yeah, she had to turn off the comments.
Oh my god!
Are we just glossing over the fact that Clemente? Like, I kind of was like half joking.
Did you like the post?
And he's like, and her Instagram post in the last 2 weeks. It was like he was right there. He's ready to do it. I love that.
That was with her stomach popped out. That was like the weird, the weird stomach angle. Pull up the photo, Gray. Pull it up.
I mean, I have no idea. I don't know her Instagram account.
It was going around. It was going all over.
It didn't go on my feed. I don't know what your feeds are curated
to. It was when she was seated up on the beach with her friend, but her like stomach is oddly curved, not baby wise, but just in terms of like, you know, she got a little bit of.
All right.
I mean, do we have to do this?
No.
I don't think we have to do it.
Clement, why?
I can't find it.
I don't think we have.
This is the only thing that came up when I searched up.
All right. So,
go ahead.
I
completely missed it. I wasn't looking.
That was good. We got Karate Combat tonight. I wonder if Hawk 2 is going to that one. She's not. Definitely.
Oh wow, that is tonight. Is that in Miami?
It is. It's in Wynwood.
That'll be a good one.
The boys are gonna go. It's gonna be fun. So if you're in Miami, if you're in Wynwood, hit me up. I can get you in. Come through. Anyway, what was I gonna say? So what's the next meta?
There you go.
All right. There you go.
All right.
Great, lovely.
What's the next meta, man? Where are we making money at?
So right now, looking at the markets, base meme coins went on a bit of a tear, which was interesting. Not like AI, just pure meme coin plays. We have Dickbutt up 50%, Toshi up 49% to 220 million. Brett approaching a $1 billion market cap again. Basically, all of the meme coins all the major meme coins on the base side are green on the day, with many of them 30% plus. So maybe there's more speculation that Coinbase is going to list additional meme coins on their platform. So that's one to watch out for. I mean, you obviously missed this like this pump of like 40 to 50%, but maybe one to like watch for. I mean, Toshi's the one that got listed. You can see the listing pump on screen right now. It ran from a market cap of 50 mil all the way up to 220 right now. The initial pump closed at 122 million. It's on a 2x from there. So interesting to use as like a baseline for like meme coins on Coinbase. If you're looking at that like 100 to 200 $million potential market cap for some of these, you gotta get interested when you're looking at the smaller ones. Geekat at 60 mil. Mr. Miggles at 87 mil. We've talked about that a decent amount. Ski Mask Dog is holding strong at 156 mil. That's the one that was
listen to these fucking names.
Ski Mask Dog was the one that the sitting U.S. like senator or representative disclosed on like his holdings, which sent this one like all the way to this level. So that this is actually retraced 50%. Yeah, 320 million.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
so
in December it came out that the senator like had this on his disclosure. It was like Ethereum, Solana, Ski Mask Dog, like that was it.
That's actually pretty crazy. A base coin running. Coinbase caught more shade from Mike Dudas yesterday. Said he was switching to Kraken. I promptly responded, told him to check out Gemini 2, another good option. Ski Mask Dog, just pumping. Wow, look at that. I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, it's down. It's down from its all-time high right now. I don't know if it's going to come back. I don't know if it's going to come back like the Trump token is that everybody's counting out right now. And as soon as things pump again, that Trump token's going to send, I think. Could be completely.
I need it to send so fucking badly.
Is everyone
I
still
think
holding?
it does. Right?
Like, are you guys still holding? Have you sold your position, or are you just like waiting this out?
I've been
I think-
DCAing down.
Okay, so you've been buying more. Interesting.
But well, I took 40 grand out, and I bought 100 shares to MicroStrategy with it.
He
I'm
literally just
down.
showed up.
I have like 5+ thousand in here on the on BullX. I'm down 2.7K, but I mean I ended up making 25,000. So like I don't really care. I'm just sort of like hanging out with the remainder. Yeah.
I mean, this is still seeing over 100 mil in on-chain volume daily. I'm sure people who are LPing are printing. If you're like running like a 10% LP range, you're just like hovering in there over the last couple of days, which is interesting.
I'm about to be doing that. I was texting Easy about that. I'm going to hit Meteora and I'm going to DCA down while earning fees and while earning points for the airdrop. Yo, that's beautiful. That's dope.
Yeah, you can do stuff like that. Definitely an interesting strategy. I still think that this is the meme coin of the cycle, and that it gets close.
I fucking hope, Ray. I fucking hope.
Well,
I hope, man.
It's just a beta for any time the market like sends and sets
Yes.
new all-time highs is what
Correct.
my thought is. And it will absolutely rip and outperform on those occasions.
Correct, Ray. Yes. That's how I think about it. I don't know. I also love that this thing's going to just light a fire under Solana's ass. Like, this thing is just a supercharger on Solana when you think about it. It really is. I mean, this is some juicy shit. Clemente is responding positively. Yes, that's right. No, thank you. That was accurate. That's what it is on top of Solana. That's what I'm talking about. Just Duckett is saying that he got his entire Phantom wallet drained overnight. I asked him how. He said, quote, airdrop. Can you provide more details so that others don't suffer the same fate? What I will say is if something seems like it's too good to be true.
Just Duckett, Lil Miss Muffet. He said,
No.
fuck it. I'm
No,
about
no.
to buy.
The guy got drained, and now he's
Listening to Nick rap about him. I think a lot of the time the scam vector, you'll have to like correct me on how this works, easy, but you get scam NFTs like sent to your wallet, and like it does like selling them like or approving them like on Solana. Is that what does it? For some of these, or like trying to interact with them, like transferring them.
What's the question?
So like people getting scammed, you get like scam collections airdrop to you. Like is there an attack vector where like you interact with those? No. So what's like
Just don't go to the website and stake it or something. Like you can dump it into liquidity or even transfer it. You don't have the same risk as ETH, where like it executes a contract action on the back end.
Okay.
So real quick, Just Duckett, can you just like write what happened? He said that that's what happened. But like, can we get a little bit of detail here? Does that mean that it was from NFT?
Well, I think I know. He sat on a tuffet eating his crimson away.
No.
Along came a spider that sat down beside him and said, yo, just duck it. You fucked up.
Take it easy.
You clicked on the wrong button in MetaMask.
if I got drained, and then the next day Nick was rapping about it.
It's spoken word, like deaf poetry slam or whatever.
I'd feel a lot better.
Hello.
I would be significantly more pissed off. Like I'd be visually angry. Please stop.
Dude, my man Just Duckett is like, live and learn. To be honest, I have no idea how it happened. Well, welcome to the show, Just Duckett. Normally, if I knew that you were a new listener, which you are, I would insult you promptly. But now that I know that you got drained and Nick is doing spoken word poetry,
I'm not dunking on him. Yo,
no,
hey,
no,
man,
you're not dunking on him.
I want to say from the bottom of my heart, yo, it's all love right here. And I want to say, in crypto land, all of us go through a scam or two along the way. Some of us just get hit harder than others. So, how much did you lose? Post it in the comments.
Do tell us how much.
Post it in
How
the
much
comments.
did you lose?
Would you
Post
look
it in the
do.
comments.
Don't
While we're
drink
waiting for him,
booze.
easy. If you could pull up DYDX and just, I'm really curious as to like where this rebound puts us in terms of the market.
Yo, give us your wallet address. Post it in the comments.
We're gonna send you mad money. That's how it works. If
Dude does
anybody
need a
posts their
Bodongo.
wallet,
Maybe
They
send
get
him a Bodongo. Everyone's gonna come on and be like, I got hacked. Send me a Bodongo,
Yo.
please.
The bigger thing is don't share the wallet that got trained though, because we're
Yeah.
just gonna send them shit. It's just gonna immediately get taken out.
You probably want to send us a Solana wallet in the comments. That's the first thing. You're taking a while to do it, so I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of a delay.
it was $200.
Well, you also have to set up a new wallet. Like the first thing you should do is set up a new Solana wallet, new seed phrase.
Okay,
Get
set
rid
up.
of
Give us the Solana wallet. You lost $200. Give us the Solana wallet address.
What is this chart?
Oh,
This
that's
is the
what
line
I'm-
I've had drawn since the 30th of December, and it's actually playing out close.
Yeah.
So for anyone
So,
not watching, Easy's
think we
pulling up the
consolidate.
Bitcoin chart.
This has us consolidating till March, which maybe like causes the timeline to have an aneurysm, but that it looks like it could be up only.
I like
How
that.
do I copy paste one of the most annoying things with this stream thing that we have, I can't copy this address.
Copy paste from the comments. It's so annoying.
You can't.
I'll share it in the private chat, Nick.
That's
because
annoying.
I'm also watching on
Yo,
YouTube.
commenters, send them some shit coins. Send them some money right now. There's
Comment-
the address.
Damn them.
Yo, and
Soul
for-
looks good here. 253 is
Soul's-
next target.
Let's see. Soul. Let's
353.
start Soul.
353. 353 is next target as long as we hold over 264.
Bob Laukus said 600 was his prediction.
Bob
Yeah,
Lucas.
I mean, now Bob Laukus, please come correct. ETH, if we want to take a peek at ETH, it needs to break back above this trend.
Look at
It is
this.
right now.
Look
This
at
chart
it
is
looking
so
like
ugly, dude.
garbage.
It's so ugly, dude. Like this, it just refuses to this. Like gun to its head, it'd rather die. This thing is terrible.
Yo, draw a vertical line also so we can get a little bit of a snowflake on there. Yeah.
What
We gotta
are you
sn-
supposed to? What information are you supposed to extract from this snowflake?
Yo, the snowflakes
On
fall.
January 27th, right here, whatever happens on January 27th, is going to be a big catalyst because it's the intersection. So maybe like they storm the White House.
Ray, where's the you said you were gonna paste the wallet address from Just Duck It and you never
It's
did it.
not showing up on YouTube. Like I'm watching on YouTube.
Doge
on a
chart is
tab.
nice.
Not showing up on that.
Doge chart is
I'm not-
nice.
Doge
I
chart.
like the Doge chart.
Doge, man, all day.
I like the Doge
Keep
chart.
it on here for 1 second. Hopefully that's a new wallet. Just Duck It. Can you confirm that that's a new wallet?
Confirm it. Just like it. It's not. Excuse me. There's no shot. It's a new wallet. No shot. Oh, it is a new wallet. All right.
Wait, hold on. Keep it up there for a second. Ray, I'm typing it out.
You're typing out that entire thing.
Nick, you could pull. The easier way would be to pull up our actual stream on YouTube and copy
It's not
it.
showing up. It's not showing up
I
there for
li-
some reason.
I literally just copied and pasted. So by manually typing it out.
What are you about to do?
I'm about to change the man's life.
How much money are you going to
That
sell?
Uncle Money stimmy coming into the rest of the community.
Give him a Bodongo so he knows he can get in the community and know how not to screw himself over. Get all the
So
big
is this?
brands.
I'll just send them a Bodongo. I just bought like 30 more of them. Is this a actually confirmed brand new wallet?
I don't know. There's some flags on the most recent transactions. It says
Yeah, so I'm
2
gonna wait
hours.
to send.
Hold on one
Is
second.
this
No,
guy
it was
scamming us?
no, it was created 2 hours ago.
Hey,
I'll friggin' subscribe to the newsletter.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, hell
Send them
no.
everything, dude.
No, that feels disrespectful.
you should already be subscribed. Yo, Just Duck It. If you sell that Bodongo, you got something else coming for you.
Yeah, we'll kick your ass.
Yo,
We'll
I got
we
an
got your
idea.
IP address.
Get out of you.
I got an idea. I'm gonna post it in the private chat and let me know what you guys think about this idea.
All right.
Ready?
Nick, you just said you want to dox his family and kidnap his dog and make a live stream of it.
Hey, Garov, fuck off. How about that? How about that, Garov? Fuck off.
Why not? Why not, Clemente?
Dude, no, we can't do that. We can't.
Yeah. So, hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen. Nick just said in the
No, don't say it because
Don't say it.
Why?
I'm gonna get it. Like
I'm just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna
You're
get
just gonna
Are
do
you gonna do
it?
it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on real
So Nick's
quick.
gonna be
I
doing
need-
that. We'll talk about some stuff here.
Cliff Smith,
while we
fuck
do.
off. Sorry.
What? What is going on?
Cliff Smith, fuck off.
All right. So we also saw yesterday Trump purchasing $15 million worth of ETH, $2.7 million of TRX. Easy. Looking at altcoins this cycle with reduced regulation, what are your top 5 plays that can kind of run?
Aave, Chainlink, basically everything World Liberty Fi is buying.
And then
I
add
think
on
Athena. Yeah, Radium, Athena, Chainlink, Aave, and Solana.
You forgot Ethereum.
Yeah, I don't want to buy that.
Come on.
I have a CryptoPunk. I'm the only one up here with a punk. That's
You
it.
have
That's my ETH
a lot of
exposure.
exposure.
That's my only exposure to ETH, and it's going to remain that way.
Interesting.
I don't hate that. I mean, that's what I did with Pudgy Penguins, and it worked.
So we saw Ross release his video. Pio, if you got a chance to watch that, I'd be curious your thoughts. And also, like, do we see a scenario where Ross is like enters like the main character arc this cycle once he kind of settles in, and like does he kind of re-enter the spotlight as somebody who's like a thought leader? I don't know what your thoughts are here.
I don't know. He'll probably make another platform or product or something.
I hope he just runs back Silk Road. Just run back Silk Road.
Sorry, Nick?
He's going to commit crime.
I don't know. Sound Money just coming in with an interesting comment here. Just wondering.
Fuck, dog.
I feel like that was a positive comment from him.
Right there. Right there. We got him on his
crazy.
Found one.
That's rude.
Guys, I apologize. You know, we try to maintain a very professional show, and for anyone listening,
Ross is gonna kill it with yaps. That's a good one.
That was rude.
Yeah, I appreciate the credit there, MK Ultra. Ray herding cats this morning. It's herding cats every day here. It's herding cats every day here. Any other stories that you guys want to talk about? We talked about the executive orders.
We're about to have a break. We're about to have a breaking news story coming out from my account momentarily.
All
right. We didn't talk about the drama in Ape Land with Thread Guy and Frank versus was that Garga or Gordon Goner? There was a little beef there on the timeline that was interesting. I think it all kind of blew over and they shook hands at this point, but there was some drama there. Circle minted $250 million on Solana yesterday. This brings the total minted in the last week to $3.5 billion. This is a new TVL all-time high for Solana as we see more and more cash being injected. He's just got like a really weird smile on his face and distracted me. Did you just jump on the chart? You see what happened there? he just like smirked.
What happened?
Funny, you wieners.
Somebody launched a Nick's Rich Uncle coin.
Oh no!
It's like 10K, so I bought it. I see Clemente immediately buy after me, and I just immediately dumped it. As soon as he bought it, just immediately sold it. And then Clemente sold it, and it just nuked. Like, all within seconds, I bought it. Clemente buys it. Immediately when I see his buy, I sell the shit out of it.
Look at this chart. So if you look at the little dancing lady, this is Easy's buy. If you look at the top icon, that's Clemente's buy. And then Easy immediately sells and dumps on Clemente.
That's funny.
Dude.
That's funny.
That's one of the fun things you can do with BullX too. You can track any wallet, give them little emojis to help add a little additional signal to your graphs. Again, if you haven't signed up, what are you doing? Bodoggers.com/BullX.
Real quick.
Now and skip the wait list.
Yeah, definitely. Say that one more time. Bodoggers.com.
Bodoggers.com/BullX. Skip the wait list. Get into BullX Neo now, the tool you need to trade meme coins.
So real quick, Kai Hunter. This is you're brand new to crypto. Let's just be real. You're not newish. You're brand new. And that's fine. That's no problem. Remember that I said this on January 24th, 2025. I said this to you. Just buy Bitcoin and never sell it. Never sell it. Don't ever sell it. Just buy it. And also, by the way, it goes down almost every calendar day. So you're going to buy it and then it's going to go down. So then you have to buy more, right? So what you should do is accumulate it gradually because it goes down almost every single day. I'm going to repeat that. But the cool part is it's going to $1 million per Bitcoin, and then it's going to go to $10 million per Bitcoin. Actually, it's actually going to do that. That's really going to happen. So if you just accumulate a humongous stack of it and you never sell it, then you get rich. And you get wealthy, really. And there's never been something like this before. You used to have to go into like literal, like you used to have to pull oil out of the ground to be able to get rich. And now
you have to talk to a guy named David Ponzi and invest in his securities. That was the last time you were able to do this. David
Ponzi. Ray, I think you genuinely think that. I think you genuinely are still like, I don't know about the Bitcoin thing, and it's just funny to me.
No, I like giving a counter take to you because I know you are very, very bullish on it, and I feel like what you're saying, you're speaking as it is fact, and I know that you believe it is fact, but like you cannot sit here and just state that without like explaining that it might not be true. It might not happen.
It's gone from $1 to $100,000 in 15 years. It's never broken. Its hash rate is at an all-time high, and the regulatory environment around it is only getting better. All of a sudden, it's just going to die? At this point, it's going to die? It's literally too big to fail.
I can take it from here. What was this guy's name again? Kai?
Kai. He's from California.
Yo, Kai. Big dog. What now that this guy's done talking, here's what I got for you. So you're gonna take, if you have $1,000, put all of that into Solana. We got at least another 2x left in this for 2025. And what you're gonna do with that Solana, I tell this to everyone that wants to get into crypto, by the way, you put 25% of that into this thing called Fart Coin. This thing's at $1 billion. This thing's going to 10. So you got a 10x in there. Imagine how much Bitcoin you can buy with that. Next thing you're gonna do, 25% of that, you're gonna roll that into a little something else called MLG. Banks is shilling the shit out of this. He's going to keep shilling it. He's always early. And everything else, you just hold it in Solana. And by the end of this year, not financial advice, you're going to be sitting with a 5x. How's that?
That was funny. That was funny. Good job.
I mean, I was serious. So,
I don't know what Nick's doing over there, flopping around.
You're about to see. I had to move some money around. Okay, some money had to be moved around. So here's what's going to happen. I'm about to take and send real quick. This is about to go down. I'm just sending him money and more money than he lost. Okay, so we have a token that's live. I believe.
What's it called?
Oh my God.
I think you can see it.
I'm waiting for the name.
1 second. I'm going to buy some myself.
Excuse me?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not showing up just yet.
Are you sure you made it?
What's the name?
It's called Duck. And it's named after Just Duck It.
It's sending.
I can't buy it. It's not working.
I'm not going to be able to buy it either. I'm going to probably miss this one.
Yeah, so I have my filter set up where I just don't even see this stuff.
Easy's clicking like a madman right now.
Trying to get an entry. I keep saying slippage exceeded. This is not best.
I missed it.
Not an ideal situation.
I'm not buying it. I'm good.
I'm gonna throw some money over to
55K. I don't like this.
So what exactly did you do?
I just bought it. So I'm about to send him the token. I bought 0.5 SOL of it. And so I'm gonna now take all of the tokens and send it to him. Is what's about to happen. I don't know why there should be another one and it's not showing up inside of this wallet. I just spent 1.2 SOL. And it's not showing the tokens in this wallet, which is, oh, here we go. Just Duck It.
31 million tokens.
It claims that this is $3,000.
That's 3%.
Here's the deal. Just duck it.
So he's
You're
going to
about to
nuke this
get-
on the chart.
You're about to get all of the
It's
tokens.
migrating.
And you get to
Cupsy just
determine.
migrated it.
Who sent
You
it?
get to determine.
Cupsy, like the #1 meme coin trader of all time. He's up
I'm
100
sending-
grand this morning.
I'm sending you right now all of the tokens. This is to E1.
So he's going to nuke on our head.
So
ending
now we
in
all just get to watch
JXQ.
him nuke. Is
Well,
he
he
even
gets to
still
ma-
watching? Oh, he's here.
He gets to make the decision as to what happens here. So the token was made. I just sent it to you. And you get to show the community what type of person you are. And we're going to remember whatever action you take. Just be clear right now, you have something like $4,000 worth of this token.
He's going to nuke on our fucking head,
He's
Nick.
100% gonna nuke.
I think
There's-
he's a good person. I think he burned some of them. I think
doesn't
he
know how
tries
to burn.
to. Well, we'll send him the link.
It's his first day ever, dude.
Yeah,
This
you're like,
motherfucker's
this got hacked
nuking
yesterday.
this.
You need to learn how to burn tokens. You are now
He's
a
nuking
Bitcoin
this
dev.
and never coming
Welcome.
back to the show.
Welcome.
He's sending this chart to 0, killing every holder, and never showing up again.
We're gonna derug it after he rugs it.
I just sent all of it to you. Here's the deal. You sell $500 of it. He doesn't have any soul.
He might not have any soul.
If he has no soul to sell, that's
No,
way
If he-
funnier.
that's bullish. If he has no soul, it's gonna take him at least a half hour to figure out how to get some soul in this. Oh, he said,
Is
"Do I burn this? What's this? This guy's playing us. This guy's a pro. This guy's a pro."
I'm gonna
What's he
send him
gonna
a
do?
little
It's
soul.
at
I'm gonna send him a little
200.
soul.
It's at $240,000 right now.
Wow, it's sending. Is it two? Oh my god! I wish I got a buy across the line. Holy
Send him a
shit!
little
Dude, I
bit.
just kept getting slipped out.
I got slipped out too.
Hey, you still got an opportunity to participate and make this man a millionaire.
You're sending this guy so much money.
This he said, "Holy shit!"
I sent him all of it. So he has all of the money. I'm
So yeah, he
posting
has
the
3K. He has
contract
3%.
in the comments. This is the contract for those that are wondering.
Yeah, this is the wallet he shared here. He just got 41 million duck token.
So you got 4% of the supply.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just sent him some soul, just in case he
it's worth
couldn't-
6 grand.
So bear in mind, I had to spend 1.2 soul. So I basically sent him actual money that more than covered his loss. Okay. And so now does he have enough Solana even to sell it? He has $1.44.
Yeah, that's enough to sell it. That's enough.
But
I'm gonna add his wallet as a tracker so we can kind of like watch it in real time. Wallet name Duckit.
Cliff
people
Smith.
think
You're right.
he's gonna rug it. I don't know. Put in money if you don't think he's gonna rug it.
It's going back up. How high is this?
I don't know. I think it should go to at least millions of dollars. Why not?
Yes, 7.3K, 8.3K worth of duck token right now.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Not-
Big A goes, oh wow, I just looked at my Xverse wallet and it's been drained.
What are we gonna send? What are we gonna send you, a worthless rune? Come on, dude.
Yo, dude, literally, we can send you.
You
a
launch a
rune.
meme coin on Rune, it'll take 6 months to mint out. You can't even
Yeah.
sell the fucking thing.
You can't even sell that.
Who
fucking
are those people that are selling on there? Show us the sellers.
dude? The narrative, dude, the Bitcoin shitcoiners. That's crazy. That's nuts. You got no audience. Just Duncan saying he's gonna hodl.
Don't sell a little bit, dude. Take at least
take at
one
least-
soul.
yeah.
Take the $200 you lost back so that you have a positive impression of quote crypto.
And maybe take 3 soul and refund me the money I spent.
That would be a nice thing to do, to send it back. So that would be a very nice thing to do. I think the community would be able to get behind that. Hinwe said, "I will sell on 1 million." He's in Russia and he's just got brass balls. He's just been in the cold plunge. He's fucking chilling. Oh wow, this thing's dumping pretty hard, huh? Wow.
Yeah,
Just
moving
duck
around.
it.
Still hasn't sold any, right?
Still hasn't
I don't
sold
know.
any.
Well, does he know how to? Can you post in the comments, just duck it if you know how to? Oh my God. We need like.
Pete Castle said this is the most fucked up project I've ever bought into.
Just duck it. Where did he go? He's like furiously trying to figure out how to sell it.
He's buying Solana on Coinbase to send to the wallet right now.
Deadass does not know how to sell it, right? Because he has not sold it. And he hasn't moved it. He deadass does not know how to sell it.
He has 0.1 soul in the wallet now.
Yeah, I sent him a little soul.
Wow. He didn't need any.
Yo, and if you sold, you are an evil person. We're watching every wallet that's sold on here, and we're banning you from all future activity. I have a contract banner. That's what's going to happen. Banned.
Banned. Wow, this thing, he missed his little window.
No, he hasn't missed
He still
it,
has 1.7K, 1.5K.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I just clicked sell. My bad. Hold on 1 second. Buy him back.
What? That's the move that guy did. What was the guy's name?
I saw the price going down expeditiously, so I sold. Like, what else was I supposed to do?
No.
I just bought back. Sorry about that.
Siki goes, I panicked, so I accidentally hit the sell button. Remember Gabriel Haynes, where he's just like, it was an accident. I had to sell. The Gabriel Haynes video. He's just a misclick.
That's fine. I mean, I know Nick, after doing this good like act of kindness, is going to tweet it out later, explaining the story and the contract address, so that people can give a little bit back to Just Duck It, somebody who was ravaged by a hack on Solana today.
Garov clearly bought this thing. He goes, nah, you never know when it turns around. Garov, dude, we've had enough of your shit.
All right, well, now the time to buy it? Is this the time to buy it? Has it bottomed?
Mistakes are
easy.
made.
Throw like 10 soul in it, dude. Like, come on.
No, fuck that, dude. Cupsy just made $6 grand on this coin.
Who's Cupsy?
Dude, this guy is like the GOAT meme coin trader. In the last 7 days, he's up $2.6 million. He sits in the trenches from 8 a.m. to midnight every single fucking day.
What is he physically?
Every single day. No, I have no idea. No clue. In the last hour, he's up 4K. Last 6 hours, up 16K. Last 12 hours, up 102 grand. He just trenches. It's all he does. He's the best trencher of all time.
The problem with this approach is that this guy, Just Duck It, is MIA, completely disappeared, like missed out on his opportunity to make money. And instead we made this idiot Cupsy money.
That's bad. Fuck Cupsy.
I mean, Duckett still has 1.3K worth of tokens. So, I mean, even if he sells at this level, he's still making out well. So I think Duckett's going to be just okay. I think he's going to be happy regardless. I mean, obviously, he can choose what he wants to do here.
Dev Guardo goes, sends him 2K and he disappears. Shocker. Except he hasn't realized any of it, Dev Guardo. I don't know if you know how crypto works.
He doesn't.
Look at Max P's comment here.
All right, well, we had an exciting show today. That's going to do it for today's show. You can catch us Monday through Friday.
It's pumping a little bit. I think this may be the opportunity to buy it. But why did this guy Just Duck It disappear?
Because he's desperately trying to figure out how to sell it.
You can catch us on all major podcasting platforms, Spotify, Apple. Watch us back on YouTube as we show you the tokens we're launching live in real time and sending to our users who have been ravaged by hacks on Solana. Thank you all for listening. Hope you enjoy your weekend. We'll catch you on Monday.